Okay, so I'm going to do a quick preview of what we're going to go over tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be reviewing finding equivalent fractions, and also changing fractions into decimals. So let me start by giving a few examples. We'll start just by talking about equivalent fractions. So in order to find equivalent fractions, we will either multiply the fraction, both the numerator and denominator, by the same number, or divide both the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So let me start by giving a simple example. If we have 3/4 and you're asked to find an equivalent fraction, we can multiply both the top number and the bottom number by 2, and we get 6/8. Now let me show you what we just did using a picture. So we all know that when we're dealing with a fraction, our denominator tells us how many pieces we have, and our numerator tells us how many of those pieces are shaded. So here we have 3 shaded pieces, okay, out of 4 total pieces. Okay, when we multiplied by 2, what we were basically doing was dividing these pieces in half. So you'll notice the quantity did not change. We still have the same amount shaded. However, the size of the pieces did change, which means that now instead of having 4 pieces, we have, just like our number, we have 8. And out of those 8, we have 6 shaded. On your homework, you're asked to find 2 equivalent fractions. So here we've found 1, but we need to find 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same process. I'm going to start with 3/4, and I'm going to multiply it again. I'm going to multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number. So I did 2 last time. Why don't we do 3 this time? And I wind up with 9/12. And just to have a picture, we'll start again with 4 pieces. And 3 of those are shaded. And this time when we multiplied it by 3, what we were doing is dividing the entire section, or our entire fraction, into 3 parts. So now you can see that I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 pieces, and 9 of those are shaded. So you can see that the whole time the amount that we have stayed the same. We're just using a different name. It's the same thing as when we call, we can say 2, or we can say 2/1. We're naming the same amount, we're just using a different name. It's the same thing with equivalent fractions.